We're the Patties. I'm James.
Bethany.
Gilbert.
And our son Gilbert has hypogammaglobulinemia.
Hypogammaglobulinemia.
He was diagnosed at 6.5 years old. I think the main thing we want to talk about is he was getting sick all the time. We were in and out of the pulmonologist's office with asthma problems and in and out of the primary care with pneumonia and RSV and just constant problems. And they finally ran the immunology panel and his IgG was a little low. It was around 500. So they overlooked it, didn't think much of it, and we didn't know any better. So fast forward, he's continuing to get sick and sick and sick, and after a year on antibiotics, one of his nurse practitioners said, "I see you guys too much. I love you, but this is too much," and found his IgG level had dropped to 370 because they had ignored it. So we found an immunology doctor, and they said, "Oh, they should have sent you in back when it was in the 500s." So we finally, after months of testing and making sure, got him started on IVIG, and after that he started growing. He was in this third percentile. He's now in the 15th to 20th. He was born premature, so we had that battle too, but now he's finally growing and thriving and has energy and hasn't been sick, I think, since October. So
Yeah, one thing to be aware of is if your doctor says, oh, they have a sinus infection and we're going to put them on the normal, for normal kids, antibiotic dose, go and talk to your immunologist because they're going to add another probably 10 days because it takes longer for kids with hypogam to beat off these diseases because your sinuses, the IVIG doesn't get there and help you. Helps your lungs, doesn't help your sinuses.
well, it helps, but not as much.
And you have to take the right medication.
Yep, and the right amount of it for the right amount of time.
Do you have any advice for getting an IV?
Always stay calm. Don't kick.
Okay.
Don't kick.
And drink lots of water.
Yeah. Hydrate. How do you feel now? Do you feel
I'm okay.
you feel good? You feel healthy? You feel strong? You're not laying on the couch all the time anymore, right?
Sometimes when I'm sick.
Yeah, but
But you're not sick as much, right?
No. Because
and you like to do what? You like to play.
play with Legos and build Lego RVs. And I play hockey.
Yeah.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
What are you?
I'm a goalie.
You're the goalie. So it was really important to not be out sick all the time because our team depends on you.
Because I'm a tiny goalie.
You are the tiny goalie, but you have a really good record, huh?
So one time, my kid said, "He's tiny, we're just going to shoot on him." And I blocked it and said, "Okay, we're going to have to take about 100 shots."
Yeah, they realized they had a lot of work.
So just because you get a diagnosis doesn't mean you can't carry on a normal life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when we first got it, it felt almost like a death sentence, and I didn't know what to expect. But
Yeah, this is our second IDF convention, and that first one was a couple months after we got that diagnosis, and we walked in and we didn't know there were options other than what our insurance said. You have to go with this provider and this nurse and this, medicine, and now it's like the world opens up when you get to talk to other people. So we highly recommend you can come to an IDF convention.
And they will help you too.
we're very open on social media. We share pictures about Infusion Day, and we push plasma donations, and So we're starting to branch out more now that I know what I'm talking about. And I don't feel so uneducated that we're starting small and doing what we can and see where it goes.
Yeah, and I just wore this shirt on Father's Day, and so got to explain to a lot of people, what being a zebra is, and PI. So.